It's been said that you can't depend on Ollie for anything, but I disagree. Stop by on any afternoon and you can depend on him to be sleeping, the one thing he's good at.
Hi, Sammy. I see you're keeping Ollie out of trouble while he takes his afternoon siesta. Good boy.
Hey, what are you trying to do, Sammy? I'm no trapeze act. No, I want you to stop playing games.
But Sammy just saved you from a snake attack.
Oh. Well, like I was saying, keep up the good work there, Sammy.
How sweet, I may throw up.
Thanks, pal. Go ahead. You know, something doesn't feel quite right. Oh, what'd you use? Steel wool?
Very funny.
Time for a bubble bath. Would you mind soaping up my back for me?
After a good hot bath, Ollie likes to splash on his own special cologne. Oh-de-doo-da-day.
What? Right, if there's any more of you down there, come out with your hands up.
That's silly. Who else could possibly be down there?
Yikes. What are you doing in my bubble bath, Jackson?
Think fast, Jack.
We were having a contest to see who could hold their breath the longest.
Sounds like fun. Well, Sammy, I guess I've had enough bubble bathing for now. Thanks, pal. Hey, Sammy, looky here. Brought a few treats for you, pal. Bon appetite.
Did you ever notice that no matter how much Sammy eats, he never gains weight? He's just skin and bones.
Gosh, Sammy, you finished off those bones pretty quick. Here, this one ought to hold you for a while.
Give him time, folks. He'll figure it out.
Well, Sammy, it's training time. Are you ready to learn a new trick?
All right.
All righty, then all you have to do is jump over this stick. That's a good boy. Now let's try it just a little higher. Whoa! You know, you just might be a natural-born jumper. Okay, boy, here we go now. Give it all you got.
What's wrong with that picture?
Looks like somebody flew the coop. I better round them up. Hey, Sammy, got a job for you. I need you to sit on these eggs so they don't get cold.
Right. I hope you don't expect Sammy to hatch those eggs.
What the?
Chicken puppies?
That's a funny yoke.
An ox and his dog hunting for their dinner, living off the land. Boy, this is the life. You just stay by my side and pay attention, Sammy. I'm going to make a real hunter out of you, old buddy. Look, boy, we're in luck. Okay, Sammy, get ready to retrieve. Oops, sorry about that, Sammy. Ah, here we go now. Gosh, gosh, I've never treated a rabbit before. Huh? No, look, they're back. I'll get them this time. Okay, Sammy, go get it and bring it back. If this keeps up, we're going to have to go without dinner.
Well, maybe you should consider becoming a vegetarian.
I think I got him. Do your stuff, Sammy.
Uh-oh.
What's the matter, boy?
He finally learned how to play dead.
Get up, Sammy. You just can't take this lying down. Where's your pride? Stand up and fight like a dog. Like this. Bow, wow, arf, arf. Arf, arf, bow, wow, arf, 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 arf. We did it! Now, what do you think of that, you overstuffed fur bear and windbag?
Barely made it.
I don't know, Jack. Are you sure this is gonna work?
I learned it from a Tarzan movie. Let's try it.
Gotcha. I guess you'll be hung up for a while. I guess that's a net loss. I see some fine-looking coconuts over there. Do you guys feel like some coconut milk?
There's something familiar about that scene.
Look at that, Ollie. I've never seen a coconut that big. Wow, imagine all the pie you could make with it.
Oh, well, thanks. Well, I promised you guys some coconut milk, and I won't let you down. Sammy, you may have the honor of the first cup. Okay, here we go.
It's a good thing it didn't pop.
Why? This episode could use some excitement.
I'm sure glad you gave up on the idea of having coconut milk. I'd rather have a banana cream pie.
Sounds great to me, Jack, but who's gonna get the bananas?
Oh, I didn't think of that. I've never been any good at climbing trees, Ollie. I suppose you could say it's just not in my nature. Hey, look, I wonder what Sammy's up to.
Let's see.
Okay. Is he trying to tell us he's discovered buried treasure?
Well, what are we waiting for?
Let's dig.
You led us astray, you no-good doggy. Now get us out of here.
I think we should dig a little deeper.
What for? Oh, now look what you've done. How about that, our very own hot spring?
We're gonna make a fortune, Ollie!
Pass the soap.
Now this is what I'd call living.
Right, Jack, I can't think of a thing I'd rather be doing. It's so quiet and peaceful here. Looks like somebody else heard about our hot springs. Good news travels fast. I call it a hunch, but I think this episode's all washed up. Now, here you go, Goldie. Dig right in. I've brought you some of your favorite food. So what's the matter with you today, Goldie? Aren't you even going to try a little bite?
Huh?
Funny, she never acted like that before.
Maybe she's sick, Ollie.
Maybe she could use a little change of scenery.
She does look bored. Maybe she'd like some company.
Then I bet you I know the perfect place to find her some friends.
Uh-oh.
She'd be better off if she just stayed bored.
I just know you're going to find all kinds of friends out here, Goldie. I sure am going to miss having you around the house, but I want you to be happy. Well, so long. Perhaps I'm being a little hasty. Those aren't exactly the kind of friends I had in mind for you.
I bet Goldie agrees with you.
No, I got a better idea.
Huh?
Well, looks like my plan was a success.
I bet she's going to be a lot happier in her new home.
Yeah, she does look happier, but isn't she still going to be lonely with nobody around to play with?
There's no need to worry about that. There's all kinds of underwater sea life that'll keep her company.
But I don't see anybody.
You'd have to have a microscope to see the animals I mean, Ollie.
Coming up.
You have to look very carefully. There, can you see them now?
Wow, unbelievable how many there are. Hey, one's looking back at me. Yeah, now I see a bunch of them dancing. They all look as though they're having so much fun, I kind of wish I could join them.
I think you'd enjoy exploring underwater, Ollie. There's an awful lot to see there.
No, I'm sure I'd like it. It's like a completely different world down there, filled with all sorts of different and interesting kinds of beautiful sea life.
Including sharks.
Well, if there is a way to live underwater, I'm going to find it, sharks or no sharks.
Oh, boy, just when you thought it was safe to go back in the water.
But, Ollie, you're not designed to live underwater. You should know that.
Well, I do know that.
I just can't believe you're going to do this.
Yeah, you just watch me. There's no need to worry, Jackson. I know exactly what I'm doing. Hi there, little fishy.
Edward, send Ollie some air now.
Works like a charm. Well, now, let me see here. Hey, what's that? Well, now, they look like a friendly pair.
He's square, but he's a good actor.
Listen, free, come out, wherever you are. Oh. Oh. Hey, don't be afraid of me, I don't bite. Gee whiz, fellers, was it something I said?
No, don't sneeze with Ollie down there. I hope he sends me a postcard when he lands.
Unidentified flying ox spotted heading south over Route 3.
Ollie, can't you see the advantages of living on dry land and not having to worry about your air?
I can't quit yet. Who knows? I could become the next famous underwater explorer like Jacques Cousteau. Now, if only I could transform myself into a fish. Hello? Golly, this here's a dream come true.
It may be a dream to him, but to me it's a nightmare.
I wish you'd cheer up. I hate to see you feeling so down and out.
I just want to live like a fish for a little while, Jack. Is that asking so much?
I guess if you're an ox, it is.
Hey! That's it.
Oh, no.
All I have to do is alter my shape a little.
Into what?
Something that'll make me just like them. Huh?
I can barely stand to watch.
Why is it some animals can live underwater and on dry land? I can't. I mean, take you, for example, Jackson. You can do both.
But I can't mambo the way you can.
Enough of this mumbo jumbo.
Now, why didn't anybody think of this before? I think I'll call it a snorkel. Good thing Henry's a heavy sleeper. My snorkeling might keep him awake.
Oh, well, I guess we're right back where we started. But I thought you said you had another idea. What's with all the bugling?
You just watch and see. It's really pretty scientific.
I just came back to get my things.
And now to give it a little test. Not too bad for an old ox, huh?
But not too good for the fish.
Thanks for the show, fellers, but it's time for me to get some more air. Okay, air horn, do your stuff.
Come down from there!
I wish I knew how.
Holy!
Never mind, Jack. I got it solved.
I think that's about enough for one day.
Me too. Let's go home.
I feel like a complete failure.
You're not a failure, Ollie, but you've got to understand that you just weren't meant to live underwater.
Well, what about him?
Huh?
Fish weren't meant to fly, but he's doing it anyway. How come I can't be like him?
You'll never be able to be like him.
But why not?
Well, besides the fact that he's a fish and you're an ox, he's got special fins that allow him to fly.
Gee, I wish I had them. See, look how he's adapted.
What are you thinking?
Thinking? Ollie hasn't had a thought in his head since 1921.
Brainstorm.
What? Oh, no, not again.
Don't worry. This plan's gonna work for sure.
I wouldn't hold my breath.
I'm getting worried about Ollie. He's taking this undersea living too far.
Don't bother me. I'm trying to sleep. Pesky neighbors. Guess I showed Jack. Nothing's impossible for me when I really set my mind to it.
The undersea world is vast and wondrous. It's filled with strange creatures. Take this guy, for example. Weird looking, isn't he? And how about this seahorse? How'd you like to saddle him up for a quick gallop? Then there are those who make their indelible mark on the world. Hey, who turned off the lights?
Looks like we're in for some bad weather.
Something's fishy around here.
It's hard to tell whether it's day or night down here. It must be night. But I think those are starfishes.
When darkness falls, the sea really gets strange. Check out these guys if you don't believe me. All kinds of fish enjoy the nightlife down here, from the simple to the social fish about town to the terminally silly. Of course, there's always the inevitable show-off.
Boy, those fish really put on a spectacular show.
Finally, a bright spot in the show.
It's a good thing I found you when I did, Ollie. That was one angry eel.
No matter what you say, Jackson, I don't regret a minute of it. And I'd do it all again if I had the chance.
Oh, come on, Ollie. I refuse to believe that you would ever want to put yourself through a terrible ordeal like that again. Please don't tell me that you're going to go back.
Well, there is another new idea I came up with.
Oh, please tell me that you're kidding.
Calm yourself, little buddy. I just figured out the perfect solution. Take a look. I got Goldie a boyfriend.
Get out of here, you bleeping Thomas!
One big happy family.
Thanks, but you can include me out.